Well, at the very top of the resume, which is really what employers look at first as they read top to bottom, is your contact information, right? That's where you want to keep that. That's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. But you'd be amazed at how many people forget, some contact information, particularly easy things like email or whatever, and they just lose out because they don't have all their contact information. So it's kind of a checklist here. Make sure that you've got your name, of course, and your contact information right at the top. A cell number or phone number, a way that they can contact you, particularly if you're maybe currently employed, you want to have a different phone number that they can reach you on, mobile number, so it's on you all the time. You don't want to miss that great call where you might be getting an interview set up. So if you have a mobile phone, or use your mobile phone that way. Email, have your email address, use your personal email. You can set up a Gmail account or some other type of email account that's different than your currently employed account, so you don't have that kind of conflict between there, unless your company's okay with such things, I don't know, but you're probably going to use your personal email. Also, a lot of people miss out on is not including their LinkedIn, their customized URL, as we learned earlier about how to create a customized URL. And having that LinkedIn URL right there on their resume, so it's clickable, and have it right there on there. You spent all this time building this great LinkedIn profile. Have it on your resume so people can check you out. And remember, you're building that profile, to be attractive to people, as far as people to hire you. And so it doesn't hurt you to have them go look at it. So put it on there, otherwise they might not find you. So have your LinkedIn customized URL on there. Your address, usually that's not needed. And I try to get more more things about job history and stuff. You're trying to keep that resume to one page a lot of times. And so a lot of times you'll find yourself trying to cut stuff out. An address, you can cut that stuff out. Really, they know the location you're going to work at. If you're really close to the job you're applying for, like it's like a block away or really close, you could walk to it, ride your bike. Maybe you put it on there because then the employer can look at it and say, oh, they're right close to us. They won't have any problem with attendance. That's what they might get from that. But typically your address in that detail is not needed. If they have you come in for an interview, or if you've done a job application, upload that along with your resume. On the job application, it'll have all that detail where they're going to require you to put in your address. And then if you have a personal web page, or look at that lesson around personal web pages if you haven't already. If you're just skipping this section, we have a section on personal web pages. Not required, it is an optional thing, but if you do have one that's showing your portfolio or showing your work, or maybe it's a resume that's right online there, put that on there too as well, right at the top. Kind of spread it all out. With your most likely contact info to, at least in Westersize, where they read left to right, so I'd have my, my phone number, my mobile phone, my email, then maybe my LinkedIn, and then maybe a personal web page kind of going, left to right, on the same line, or it depends on the formatting, how long some of these things are, and in format up there, but it's all right there in the same section, all at the top. So if you've gone to the trouble of creating a personal web page, just like your work you've done on your LinkedIn profile, put it on there so they can find you and learn more about you. So that's a key thing right at the top that you can put right up there as far as your job, your contact information, so they can make it easy once they decide, like, I want to talk to these people. They can just look and say, there's the name, there's the contact information, let's give them a call and let's set up an interview.